Alright, match 1. Monkey, I'll call it Monkey Dragon Prowess. How about Crouching Monkey Hidden Dragon Prowess? How about that one? Alright, let's see. And, well, Spikefield Hazard may not necessarily be great, but maybe it'll tag a 1 toughness creature. I don't know. We'll see. And it gives a little extra utility, too, as sometimes we can get, like, tag a Wormcoil Engine and then exile it and they don't get the tokens. There's, you know, certain stuff. Sometimes it can tag a Croxa before it goes to the graveyard from its ability. Yeah, I don't know. It's possible this still might just be better off as Valakut Awakening, but I don't know. I think that there's definitely some possibility here. There's enough possibility I'm going to hold on to it. It might just be a solid burn spell option, if you know what I mean. Let's see. Stoneforge Mystic. Alright, that's going to eat an end of turn bolt. On the other hand, we could Flame Slash it on our turn because they might go end of turn. Yeah, there's a possibility they could go end of turn Stoneforge Mystic. Maybe I'll just Stomp. But the problem is I'm not going to be able to play this next turn because reasons. Yeah, still, let's just Stomp what we can. We don't want them to, like, shenanigans with what do you call it, you know, with, like, Charming Prince or the, or Giver of Runes. I mean, what's it called? Anyway. Yeah, Giver of Runes instead of Mother of Runes, yeah. Alright, that is a card that's going to have to be respected for sure. So much so that I just don't think I can really put Obosh to hand or anything else. I'm still going to hold up Spikefield. I still am holding out hope that Spikefield is going to be a good option. Maybe I shouldn't have played that for the colorless, though. Yeah, we saw this one coming from a mile away. Probably they're going to go get Maul of the Skycleaves. I guess they don't play that, which is understandable. I think that card is a kind of a trap. Yeah, now I'm really regretting not holding up both of these. Okay, maybe we can actually deal with this. I don't see Blood Moon being necessary at all. I want to play. I'm going to play Bonecrusher. I mean, they weren't able to capitalize last turn, so hopefully they can't now. I just really want to go on the offensive. I'm not going to win. I'm not going to be able to win by constantly holding this up. It's scary, but I have to try to put myself in a position where I can untap and start attacking, if you know what I mean. This is definitely where the sorcery speed removal has some problems for sure. And an Arbiter, okay. Alright, so I think we can either Flame Slash or Hammer that. Depends on whether or not we draw another mana. I may just want to Hammer it just to get Hammer out of my hand. Just be mana efficient. Okay, well, maybe it's Obosh time soon. Oh, I probably should have Lightning Bolted that in response. That's okay. I do want to use a sorcery on it instead. Maybe I play this and then Flame Slash. Play this, play Blood Moon, Flame Slash. Yeah, I'll play Blood Moon because that also makes Spikefield better. This definitely could be a mistake. Maybe I should have just put Obosh to hand, but... Alright, we'll see. Man, I'm in the hot seat the entire time, though, here. I do not envy my position here. But they seem to be... They've got a Batter Skull in hand as one of their 2 cards. Maybe they've got Maul of the Skycleaves as the other. I don't know. I probably should have Lightning Bolted in response, but then if they play like another 2 toughness creature, I don't know. I feel like I have to, if they've got Restoration Angel, they might as well just try to equip Sword of Fire and Ice right now. I don't have. Okay, well, good thing I held the Lightning Bolt. Yeah, got it. I have to. Okay, no Restoration Angel yet, at least. Alright, let's put Obosh to hand. Let's hold up Spikefield and Bolt. Maybe we draw on land next turn, maybe not. If not, we just probably play the Spikefield, play Obosh, because we just have to get on board. I do think this means that they've got Restoration somewhere in their deck. Resto Angel. Alright. I think this means that we hammer. We hammer before playing Obosh, I think. For sure. Oh man, hopefully they don't have Resto. Okay, good. Yeah, because we just had to do that, because we have to hold up. We can't use the Lightning Bolt. The Spikefield doesn't deal with it, so... Getting closer to playing Batter Skull, but hopefully we're going to have a... hopefully that's a Maul of the Skycleaves in their hand. I mean, either they're not playing Maul, or it was in their hand, because they haven't been fetching it with Stoneforge. Yeah, I don't like going shields down with only 1 burn spell up, but I don't really feel like I don't really have another choice here. I can start returning hammer next turn. That's good too. Man, on pins and needles the entire time. This is a matchup where you know, Shattering Spree would definitely be better. I could hit all the Aether Vials and a sword just sitting out. If I see a lot of Death and Taxes and not a lot of Heliod, then I might... Because it's actually mostly Heliod that I'm using the Pillages for. But it's also Niv, though. You know, so it's more versatile, but like, yeah. Let's see. See what they got. If they do nothing, I think we return hammer to hand. If they play land Batter Skull, then I think we have to Flame Slash attack, not return hammer because we need to hold a Lightning Bolt up. Returning hammer would be sweet though. We kind of play Blood Moon more than anything to fix our Radiant Fountains, but you know, maybe we turn off some Horizon lands of theirs. Blood Moon is not the ideal, you know, card obviously in this matchup, but it's also not 100% dead either. Okay. Alright, well I guess you got me. Well, let's try to deal with that. Hopefully no Resto into equip. Alright, no Resto into equip, cool. Alright, definitely has to be hammer time. Well, that's unfortunate because I would have been able to hold up interaction, but I couldn't have known I'd draw that. and it's just hard to just leave value. If I have one complaint about Hammer, and I think if they reprinted a similar card now, I think there's absolutely no reason this has to be on your upkeep. I guess actually maybe it does, because this could be a nasty control card if you could just play it any time. Maybe as long as you play it only on your turn. Yeah, I think as long as you can only play it on your turn, it should be fine. I don't see why it has to be the upkeep. Yeah, I could see it if it's instant speed. Like, yeah, Control X will just it would be too nuts as a control card actually. It would probably go overlooked for a while, but eventually somebody would figure out having an unlimited burn spell, and yeah, because this would also be a win condition in control. It'd be if you could just return it at instant speed. Yeah, it'd be a control. It would help control the board, and it would be a win condition. All right, well they got through the defenses. I couldn't have stomped it anyway, so But here's the thing. I can get through with a stomp, which that would be a good thing. So I will try that. I will try to get through with a stomp, and if they don't block, I just kill them with hammer. So I think they suspect something's up, but not much they can do about it. I probably should have hammered actually before I attacked for 6 damage, just to get some value there. But I kind of want to just play Giant or play Seasoned Pyromancer, ditch the hammer and the Blood Moon. Hammer is an exceptionally good card to pitch, so you can always get it back. Maybe, hopefully they just forget I've got hammer, and then just take, and then let me deal another 6 with hammer. They definitely suspect something's up, but they probably also realize that there's no way to play around what's up. I mean, they seem to be forgetting about hammer, because this is a snap block if they remember that I've got hammer, and hammer is going to deal 6 damage, and that this is going to deal 6 damage. They at least remember that this deals 6 damage, because otherwise it would be a snap, probably just let it go through. They wouldn't be thinking so hard. They're either forgetting that I return hammer to my hand, or they're forgetting that it's going to buff the hammer from 3 to 6. Yeah. Alright, well, so my mouse is misbehaving for some reason. Alright. Okay. Wait a minute, what happened here? Why didn't it deal 5 damage? Oh, because it only had 5. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome sauce. Let's try to get an instant in here by playing this. We'll pitch the hammer and the Blood Moon. Yeah, boom. Could play Ragavan, but yeah, let's play Ragavan. Better than dashing it, I think. And this card doesn't really telegraph anything. If they had Resto, they would have used it. This is a commanding position. Yeah, man, actually, Death and Taxes decks might be kind of a bad matchup without the Shattering Sprees, because, like, Game 1 just can be really tough, and it's really good to have, like, very powerful sideboard cards to make sure he wins Game 2 and 3. But it does look like we're going to steal Game 1 here. Most likely. The Pyrite Spellbomb does deal 4 under Obosh. That's good. I mean, an Archon, like, yeah, because that means, like, one of your regular Leonin Arbiters or Stoneforge Mystics or one of those types of cards will get killed off through the sword with a Pyrite Spellbomb, which is always nice. And that's also another nice reason to hold it in our hand. Disguise, Yeah, I think this is good. I think we're in a winning position here for sure. What's their play? What's their play? What's their play? They definitely stalled out. That sucked. No doubt about it. Let's see. Let's see. We also played very carefully, though. I mean, if we hadn't left up Bolt at all times, then this would be a totally different story. Sword would be going nuts, it'd be drawing a bunch of cards, we'd be down to like 2 life by now, and basically there would probably be no hope. But now even if they do get Sword online, we have quite the board. And my suspicion is it's hard for them to accept the fact that we kind of stole game 1, because I do think this is kind of a good matchup, at least in game 1. Definitely things get harder when we have our sideboard 8 available to us. But yeah, so it goes. They realized we had Stomp with the Archon, but probably also that there was no playing around it. If they pass, how do they not die? Should I return Hammer to hand? Probably not. Huh. Okay, that's a good one. I could return Hammer to hand, but I think for this just one turn. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one, but I kind of want to hold up. I think it's better to just do this, because the Spikefield represents 2 damage with Obosh, and it's an instant speed card to prevent getting juked with the sword. Alright, yeah, and we definitely want this, and when Obosh comes back, then that's GG's with yeah, with the Pyrite Spellbomb. Okay. Stack again? Yeah. Mono white taxes, or just white taxes. 1-0. Let's figure out our sideboard plan here. Dragon Race Channelers seem excellent in this type of deck. Honestly, we almost seem mainboarded, except that the Blood Moons seem thoroughly mediocre. Definitely Pillages are better. We absolutely need the Pillages. The Hammers might be a little mediocre, because I just don't know that we need to grind so crazily. That being said, if the other thing we want to bring in is we want to bring in Ensnaring Bridge, but it's kind of tough to figure out what to take out for that. Could take out Ragavan, but Ragavan's just too good. Yeah, Ragavan's just too good to pass up. Yeah, I don't know. Ensnaring Bridge is cute, but yeah, it could also be a double-edged sword. Sometimes it'll be rotting in our hand, and it'll prevent us from either attacking, or we just can't play it because we want to attack. There certainly is some consideration of Bridge, though, because it prevents some of the more busted plays, and with Hammer Bogardan, it can definitely do good work. It's just that the main deck is just very hard to mess with, because it has like the core cards that really do help us out. This hand, of course, unfortunately is not one of those, but this hand is. Well, I don't think we need 2 Ragavans. Alright. Ragtime. We can call this Ragtime. Now, hopefully they don't play both a 2-drop and have a 1-drop in hand. Okay, so we can do is we can hold up Pyrite Spellbomb for some guaranteed monkey action. For some guaranteed monkeying around. This way we can clear whatever they try to put in our path, and I think we do want to connect. Connecting is very nice. Yeah, why not? I mean, I know like this can be pretty good against some other options. Maybe they path us. If they path us, I'll take it. Nice. I love generating mana. Can't unfortunately play that. But we just generated a mana. That's huge. I could use the mana to cycle the Forgotten Cave in a turn, but I don't think that's necessary. It definitely opens up a lot of options here. I'll cycle this now because I want to draw some instant speed thing if I do. To keep the Ragavan good times flowing. Okay. Oh, Thalia. Well, that's good because that means we can do this, which we couldn't have done otherwise. Yeah, in their haste, they erroneously jumped the gun. Helps put Obosh into play earlier. Always nice. Alright, we'll probably hammer that. We could both hammer that and put Obosh to hand. Yeah, let's hammer it. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, and I'd hammer in the evening. Alright, let's see. Now, this may be where the fun ends. Oh, no, maybe not. Oh, I will take this for sure. Alrighty. I kind of want to put Obosh to hand, but I don't want to lose the treasures just yet. I'm not going to be greedy, and maybe I should be greedy. Okay. Maybe greed is not good. What on earth do they have at 4 mana? This is scary. But Giver of Runes, if I untap with Giver of Runes, then I can protect the monkey, which is nice. I can use their Giver of Runes to protect my monkey. That sounds like a good deal to me. It's a little inexplicable they just don't have anything to put into play. Their hand must be very awkward. We would have been so screwed if they would have just flashed the Thalia and then we attacked with their Ragavan. We wouldn't have even traded. I mean, but we do have 12 instants. Actually, yeah, because we've got the Spikefield, we've got Lightning Bolt, we got Bonecrusher. So I don't think we need to go back to the drawing board or anything over a little bit of softness that turn to Thalia, because I think overall that's kind of an anomaly that. Oh yeah, we got the Pyrite Spellbomb too. And overall, I think it's a little bit of an anomaly that we were kind of soft that turn. Maybe I should have Flame Slash put Obosh to hand, now that I think about it. I almost certainly should have. Well, I guess it was now or never for them. Alrighty, now we're definitely putting Obosh to hand. Could return Hammer, but not necessary yet, I don't think. Alright. Wait a minute. Yeah, let's put Obosh to play. I didn't realize. Yeah, I think that's got to be good. And we can protect it with Giver, too. Seems like a deal to me. What is this? Finally we get to see. Oh, it's Resto, like we suspected. Giver protecting Obosh, though. I love the way the monkey gives me the ability to access some powerful effects from the opposing deck. It allows for some fun experiences. Because I don't even play Giver in my Taxes deck. I personally like Thraben Inspector more. That's just me. But here Giver of Runes is complementing my strategy way better. I mean, yeah, and actually it is worth noting that Thraben Inspector would have been much better for them too. Not necessarily here because I would have stolen it, but they would have at least gotten a clue token out of this one. Obviously, I just insta-killed it. I had to in order for Ragavan to connect. Yeah, so. And they could have used that clue token because I think they need the extra mana. I don't think they've been using their 2 mana that much. I don't know what's exactly in their hand. Maybe a Batter Skull Sort of Fire and Ice, Skyclave. I mean, you know, all the Skyclaves, who knows? But, yeah. Plus, I think, actually, I think Giver is also hurting them from our side more than Thraben Inspector would if we had an extra clue token, so I think, ironically, Thraben Inspector would have been much better for them this game. Yes, Giver Runes is better if you're playing against a deck that doesn't have a lot of removal, but if you're playing against a deck that doesn't have a lot of removal, you might not even need the effect anyway. I guess it does help tax the little removal opponents have. Yeah, let's give this protection right now. Yay. Should we return Hammer? 7. Yeah, Resto can't save itself because it's non-angel. Yeah, I mean, we'll return a Hammer. Like, maybe this is greedy. Yeah, this is mega greedy. It's just not. Because if we connect, we can just maybe finish them off with Hammer. They have to chump block with Angel if they don't want to just die. Alright. I think that's GG. Alrighty.